Hey guys, it's Tari once more, and we are in Valencia, a track that everyone hates pretty much. And I can't say it's one of my favorites, but yeah, we're gonna run it, and medium downforce. We're gonna move the downforce a bit, and we'll see if that works out. It might not. It might be a horrible choice, but we'll see, huh? Hopefully it won't be too terrible. Ooh. Ooh. There goes the wing. I turned off the constant race line because I simply thought that this is not going very well, is it? I thought that it was a bit silly to have a racing line when I simply, when you go on a straight, you don't really need to. You should know what racing line to follow, simply. There's of course that wasn't very good. Once more. Gosh darn it! But yeah, I said you should be able. You should. Simply know. But I'm just taking, any line I can here at the moment. I don't give a fork. Might work, might not.
Second place on the grid, brilliant. That puts us in a really good position for the race.
I was not far off there. That was, wow. Problem is now they will expect me to win or something like that. I am not so sure that will be possible. Hey Hamilton, what's up? It's mainly Ferrari guys around, despite Alonso just being third. Oh, there's my guys. Guess that's how it works then. Let's hope we can avoid penalties this time, huh? But yeah. That was a cloud. Does that mean there's gonna be a chance of rain? Finish first. Guys, you zero chance of rain. Cautious. Let's go with what they want. I guess they do that for a reason. Oh god, I didn't say hi to Marbles. Hey Marbles, bye Marbles. Aw, Heike. Getting hyped. Too late on the curse there. I have to be careful, I don't want to crash into them. So it's my pulse is already going up like insane because it's so narrow. really don't like the narrow circuits, as you probably have noticed with Monaco. But what to do, eh? Just gotta deal with it. Bit too careful there and too late there. Gotta work out the lead. Work out the lead, work up a lead. Whoop. Don't have to drive like a maniac, Tari, just take it easy. Take it easy. Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah. Some hardcore singing here. Ooh, I just felt it just loosen there. Or lighten. Just felt the butt of the car going up a bit. It was a bit scary. It's always a bit scary when that happens. Or like, oh no. You're also oh no's when that happens. Keep forgetting to use the curse. Oh, let's use it out of the hairpin then, huh? If we can remember. I think I used it a bit. That wasn't very smart. Almost went into the pit there. Would have been embarrassing. Be like, hey guys. And I'm not gonna pit for like 10 laps, but just gonna try, you know. Oh, Tari. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's pretty okay actually. I was thinking of maybe trying out cockpit view one of these days. But not sure I want that level of realism at the moment. Considering that I'm not really not using any aids or such things that makes it even a bit realistic, so But you're not getting penalties for that, or I would have been
Hamilton
screwed.
should be due to pit within the next 2 laps.
Hamilton's gonna pit in 2 laps, but so am I. Marbles, have you forgotten this? You guys are the ones that tell me when to pit, you know. Eep. Working as intended. Drive me like a coward all of a sudden. I don't know why I did that. This is really silly of me. Man, imagine if you had to like refuel in these games. I mean, I know they don't do it in Formula 1 at the moment, but if they're bringing back in the next game, they're bringing back classic
You
cars.
have a 10-second lead over the car behind.
So are they gonna bring back refueling for the classic cars? Or are you not gonna be able to race those cars like that? Maybe you can just try them up with quick races, or I'm gonna say that it looks really nice. I mean, graphics wise it looks just the same as this, but it's like people have been
Pulling out the gap
asking
between you and Hamilton. He's dropping back by around 3 seconds a lap.
people have been asking for some classic cars in Formula 1 game, in the official Formula 1 game for a while now, and so both me and other fans are like
He has just come into the pit.
overjoyous over this fact. So
We currently
overjoyous.
have a 10-second gap to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Ah, that was not the racing line. It's dirty. Picked up marbles. Marbles would not have been pleased with me. Actually, when is Marbles pleased with me? Only if I win. It's a bit of a butt like that. Like, thank you, Marbles. Nah, I like marbles. Can't cock up like that, Tari. It's no
The
good.
pit crew are ready for you at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Yes, I will box this lap. Also means I will lose. First place until Hamilton pits. And Alonso. God, I will get right into the pack. Not too fond over this ID, but as long as I stay clear of the other guys and God, I'm so peeved that you can't be a woman. I don't give a rat's arse that there are no that there are no women on the grid currently, but I mean, let me pretend there is, at least. It's just like in Grid 2, there's no female names. I picked up some marbles. No?
You have a 12-second gap to the car behind. 12 seconds.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't say anything about it. Nailed it. What's good about this is that I made tea right before I started the race, but it's still very, very warm. So,
Exit now.
4.2, guys, you are so slow. And there goes Massa.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
Full revs, guys, full revs. They're always running full revs. That's what amazes me.
The car behind is a full second down on you. Watch out for the car chasing you. He's less than a second behind and will use DRS to overtake.
First he's more than a second behind, then it's less than a second behind.
The car ahead is running the option tyre. We may have trouble closing the gap during this stint.
Marbles, I have news for you. Felipe Baby has not been in the pits. Felipe Baby. I love Rob Smedley. He is seriously the best engineer.
That's Massa. Go for the overtake.
Ever. If I could pick like one engineer to have as a race driver, I would pick Rob Smedley, hands down. See, he pitted. The rest of the guys pitted.
There are quite a few cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars exiting the pits.
Almost makes me wonder, did I do something wrong that pitted a lap earlier? Man, Hamilton got 3 seconds on me. Just by 4 seconds, I think, even. Just in one pit stop. Ah, I just felt it just loosening up there. Oh, there we go. 12 seconds. Yeah, that's before then. It showed 7 seconds before, so... Ah, remember that song, 7 seconds? With Nene Sherry and that dude. I just remember Nene Sherry for it, to be honest. It was a good song, the 90s. Ah, childhood memories. I shall not sing it. It's enough that I sang a bit of Don't Worry, Be Happy. You don't want to hear the rest of my singing, trust me. I used to scare my mom with my singing. Yes, that is true. When I wanted her to get off the computer, I just started singing and she would just run. Was perhaps very mean of me, but very, very effective also. And well, I like computers, so... Man, I need my... feel I need my racing teacher to teach me how to Formula 1. I know I shouldn't slow down as much.
You've currently got a 15-second gap between you and the car behind.
Yes, Marbles, thank you. I know I shouldn't slow down as much in the corners as I do. It's possible I should... Of course, I also need to find Apex. And... that I should... maybe be a bit more trigger happy on the throttle, I don't know. But also the fact that the only way to learn to drive is to drive a lot. It's that simple. I didn't use curse, god damn it. Not the whole lap, I did not use curse. That was not a good idea, Tari. That is, I don't know if that's my German accent or my French one or a mix of both, but apparently I can't speak with a French accent anyway, so... people tend to mock me for any of my accents. But hey, who cares? I have a Swedish accent anyway. It's like I cannot win. People are like, oh, you should talk with a British accent. Yeah, but that shit ain't easy. Marbles. Also, you should curse less, Tari. British accent and curse less. There's a lot of things I should do. And those things are not really on my priority list. So what is on my priority list? Kicking ass and taking names. Oh yeah, baby. I don't know what's on my priority list even. No, marbles! Marbles will be so disappointed with me for picking up marbles. Who knows? Stop picking up marbles, Tari. That's what Marbles says. In case you don't remember why I'm calling him Marbles, it's because he always tells me to stop picking up marbles. Good damage is off, huh? Keep hearing funk noises. I know it's not a cat. Cat put its paw on Bell, so it made a funk noise. If you don't know where that's from, it's Eddie Izzard Pavlov's dog. And he's talking about Pavlov's cat. Less successful experiment. No one knows about it.
Into the pits. He's coming in now.
No offense, Marbles, but Heikki is like... he's a great guy and all. I follow him on Twitter, but he's also like lost. That was a good thing. Oh, Heikki's a great guy. I follow him on Twitter. It is true though, I do. I only follow great guys on Twitter now. If you're not great, I don't follow you. Or you're not, you know, a Formula 1 driver. Bit of curse. It's amazing. If it doesn't start raining in a race, I'm pretty okay. But if there's rain, even if it's just a farty small amount of rain, it's like no skill anymore. I have no skill. I just go slide. That was also a song in the 90s. Hey! I just don't remember with who. So, hey, if you know, just tell me, because I need to know. That was also a song. Seems it's Tari Remembers Song Titles Day. Tari suddenly remembers things from the 90s. I don't really dare to ride the curb as much as I probably could, because when turning and if I ride the curb, it usually turns into me spinning. I know, alright, no curse. I know very well why.
I think this might be our finishing position today, so don't take any risks. Bring the car home.
Marbles, aren't you cocky? This might be our finishing position, Tari. I don't know if it's right to use curse out of this slow corners, but I've heard it is, and hence I will. Ooh, that was completely wrong entry. See, I missed the apex and it punishes itself immediately. You have to be really careful. Hey, I see Heike. He actually is lost, apparently. Heike, what are you doing? What happened to you? To think he actually won races when he was at McLaren. Of course, the Caterham is like... Can't really accuse it of being a good car now, can we? And now they got Mr. and Mr. I can pay with my daddy's money. They had to bring back Heike as a test driver actually, and he helps setting up the cars for the Grand Prix weekends. Because apparently having two people who's barely driven before is apparently a bad idea in Formula 1. Who would have known? Man, Alonso, can't you be like further down? I need you to be further down. And I try to be a bit more aggressive, and then that happens. But it's like that when you drive. You have to try to find... you really have to try to find where the limit is. Otherwise you just drive around and fart, basically. Whew. Do you hear that? It's the sound of an engine not very pleased with itself. Because it wouldn't find grip. I had gained some time there for the fastest lap. Can I beat it? Can I beat it? I don't think. Did I take the fastest lap on that last one? I'm not so sure. Heikki,
Well
what
done on a
happened to you?
fantastic win. Well done.
Oh, Heikki wasn't lost, okay. Thank you, Marbles.
You've held on to second in the Drivers' Championship.
I will have to drive like a god if I'm gonna take him. Yay! I love my helmet. I seriously love it. It's so horribly wonderful. I wish I knew how to design my own, though. It would be like super pink. Hey, Alonso, my man! Oh, I hope he wins this year's championship. I so hope he does. But it's not looking too good, is it? No. Vettel is really strong. Okay, so we're almost halfway. We're almost halfway through the season. What's this? That's Montreal, right? Almost halfway through the season, and yeah. Next one is, well, Silverstone in England, I believe it's located, but whatever. On that island it is. So, we'll see you then, guys. Bye bye.